Hi guys, this is David Ford. Actually, let me see if this is recording real quick. Yeah, this is actually recording. Alright, this is David Ford again. This is actually another update I'm making. I actually told one or two of you guys to subscribe to me that I've got something that I was actually waiting to come in. It's going to help me out big time when it comes to being able to stay warm, and plus it's going to actually help me on some other things as well too. And that is going to be this right here. This right here, the Duracell Power Pack 300. This is actually the owner's manual to it, but I've actually got it right now plugged into my sister's I've got it actually at my sister's house plugged in right now. The reason why, of course, is because when you first get it, you want to go ahead and charge it for 24 hours. And I got it yesterday from UPS, and I think it was like around 4 o'clock in the afternoon that I got it in. And even though it does actually have a light on this morning showing green, in other words, like it should be charged up, I'm still going to go ahead and keep it on until about 3 or 4 o'clock in this afternoon, just to be on the safe side, because I don't want to take any chances. Because I do know that, especially in the past when it comes to like cell phones, there has been batteries in the past when it came to cell phones that you have to charge them all the way up at first when you first get them too, because they have like a memory type thing. So if you don't charge them all the way up at first, they have a memory that goes to whatever you charge it to. So if you only charge it to like 80%, then from that point on, you can only charge it up to 80%. It's not going to go a full 100%. So I don't know for sure if that's the case on this battery that I've, this jump start thing that I've got, Duracell jump start that I've got. But in case that is the case, that's why I'm going ahead and still keep it on until about 3 or 4 o'clock though in the afternoon, so I don't have to worry about taking any chances. But yeah, it's definitely going to come in handy because it has also has an air compressor on there, so I can pump up my tires without having to go to the place and pay for them, because it costs $1 for pretty much every place around here to fill up your air. To put air in your tires when you get to a gas station, costs $1. Some places it's 75 cents, but the majority of the places is $1. And it's crazy because I can remember when the air used to be free. It's crazy that we have to even pay for that in the first place, but because I can remember when it still used to be free, but whatever. So that right there alone is already going to save me some money. And also too, if push comes to shove, if my battery is ever dead on my van, I can also use it to jumpstart my van battery as well too, because it's got the cables for that as well too. And of course it's got the outlets I can use for charging up different devices and stuff that I've got. And it's got two wall type outlets on here, AC outlets in other words, and it's got one DC outlet as well too. And as far as being able to charge it up, there's multiple ways I'll be able to do that too. I can charge it up from taking it to my sister's house and plugging it in, or I can charge it up from my cigarette lighter in my van, or I can also charge it up from a solar panel when I get that later down the line as well too, because I do plan on still getting a solar panel later on as well too. But as far as my cigarette lighter on my van, I don't think that's actually working, so I'm gonna have to check that out, and I might have to go ahead and order another one and go ahead and install another one myself, which shouldn't be too hard to do because I've already looked on some videos on how to do that on YouTube. But so it shouldn't be hard at all to do. But yeah, that'll be a good option too though, because the owner's manual is saying that it should charge up from the cigarette lighter all the way charged up within 2.5 hours. So that's not really too bad, because most people in an average day drives almost that much anyways. Some people drive even more as well, especially when they go to work and sit in traffic for an hour and stuff like that too. So it's really not that bad then as far as being able to charge that up. Oh yeah, another thing I was going to talk about was, another thing that's going to come in handy is a space heater, because now that I've got that power pack, I can use a space heater. And what I did was the other day, I actually went to Goodwill. And got myself a space heater. It ended up costing I think $3.22. I think is what it ended up costing. Excuse me. They charge by the pound at the one I went to for some reason. That's weird that they do it like that, but yeah, they for some reason charge by the pound on the stuff that they got there. They've got stuff pretty much just thrown in bins and stuff, but I did test it out. It did work there at Goodwill, so I'll go ahead and test it out here pretty soon in the van and see how that goes. I don't really think that's too bad at all. $3.22 for a space heater. Now, as far as the watts on it, I don't know. It might be kind of high when it comes to the how many watts it draws and stuff. I'll have to kind of like test that out, I guess, and see how long it lasts and stuff. But you know, at least it's something I can get started on as far as being able to test that out, and that way too, even if it comes down to it, I can even go to sleep with it on, because you don't have to worry about fumes and stuff. I don't have to worry about fumes knocking me out or anything like I would have to with the propane. So it's not necessarily a big issue then on that. Something that should be able to test out pretty good. But what else was I going to? Oh yeah, another thing I was going to say was another reason too, actually, why I was able to get that Duracell power pack thing is because there was a guy actually that sent me a gift card on YouTube for that. Well, to be able to get stuff like that, to be able to get supplies and stuff that I needed for the van. It was just around Christmas time when he actually did that, so that was pretty nice. I would actually have mentioned his name too, but he asked that I didn't do that, so for whatever reason, so I'm not going to say who that was, but yeah, it was somebody that was on YouTube that actually did that, so I do appreciate that. And that's actually one thing that you can see there that I've actually got from the supplies and stuff, or from, in other words, from that Amazon gift card that I got. And so yeah, I appreciate that. I'm not sure still why he actually was doing that in the first place, but you know, it's free, and you know, definitely still helps out, so I appreciate it. But yeah, I think that's it. I think that's a pretty good update though, because it shows you guys that you know, this is another step forward to being more comfortable in the van as well too, and being able to have this thing more set up as far as how I wanted to. I do plan on making some more changes later down the line in this van, because I'm still not 100% satisfied how my setup is. Okay. That is crazy. I guess there's some squirrels, yeah. I see them now over on the ledge. That was wild. There was some squirrels that I guess must have got up in the wheels with my van, and they must have been fighting each other, because I heard them, you know, ranting and raving and yelling and fighting each other and all kinds of stuff, so that's kind of funny, I guess. But anyways, so yeah, what was I actually talking about? I lost my train of thought now. Oh yeah, I'm not 100% satisfied as far as how this van is still set up, because I still see, you know, videos all the time on YouTube as far as the Westphalias, how you want to call it, the Westies, some people call it like that. Those are real nice, and I've seen some other Class B type vans that set up real nice and stuff too. So it just, you know, I'm just not satisfied with how this one is set up, because I'm seeing those and seeing how well nice and how decked out those are, and you know, I want to be able to have one that's kind of decked out, you know, at least halfway as nice as some of those are too. So later on when I do start working again, I do plan on definitely making some changes in this van for sure. I'm just not satisfied at all whatsoever as far as how this van is still set up right now. So yeah, I look forward later down the line to seeing some changes in this van, and that is even too before I even decide to maybe even sell it later down the line as well too, because eventually I will try to get something better as far as a better type of van, camper van, Class B, Westie, or whatever I try to end up getting. But even before that comes around, I still want to go ahead and still fix this up some more and have this in better shape and better living type quarters, I guess is how you can say it as well. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it though. Thanks again for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. If you have any questions or concerns, go ahead and leave them in the description area or comments area, whatever, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.